Hello everybody and welcome to race number 18 of the season here at Papyrus Motorsports Park. 2 more races after this until we crown ourselves a champion here in the NNSCRA T-Mobile Cup Series. On the pole, Johnny Gardner. Next to him, Levi McIntyre. 3rd, Kyle Keith. 4th, Seth Cole. 5th, Smash Kugelon. 6th, Wes McCoy. 7th is Mitchell Collins. 8th, Aaron Macklin. 9th, Adam Fletcher Brilliant. Top 10, Vince Freeze. Here's the rest of your starting lineup from 11th and 12th on back. And on the final row, we have Adam Garcia and Cole Deaver. So that is a look at coming into the race where they're at in the points. The way how they follow Michael Norman for the first time finally gets the points lead after everything that went on by. So we shall see what will happen with him if he can hold on. Magic number right now is 155. So all the drivers that are listed that, as mentioned, outside of that top 10 in points, which include Michael Norman, Carson Gum, Levi McIntyre, Kyle Keefe, Zachary Fitzwater, Rob Evans, James Quall, Smash Kukulon, Carter Freeze, and Dylan Young. Mitchell Collins is from 11th through 20th that are still bound for the championship. Mitchell Collins, Seth Cole, Steve Pollard 3rd, Kev Shearer, JT Bryant, Trent Dunham, Wes McCoy, Jack Halleck, William Brock, and Joshua Osborne. They still are in mathematical contention. So all those drivers there's mentioned, they still have a shot. I know the long shots right now are Osborne, Brock, Halleck, McCoy, Dunham, Shear, and Pollard the third. They really need a good run in order to make sure even a win to keep themselves alive. And they need to hope Michael Norman and Carson Gump have some trouble there in order to really battle it out. But here comes command to fire the engines.
Drivers, start your engines.
22 laps of action it's going to be here at Papyrus. So all the cars are rolling on off here at Papyrus. A very well-known road course that's been around in the NR community. Big left-hand bank turns. And a right-hander bank as well. But we shall see what will happen. Kyle Keith, he's been red hot. Although Michael Norman did take the points lead away. We'll see if he can hold on. Can Carson Gum rebound? Or did Kryptonite finally show on that 10 car? Pace car going to make a dive down to pit road. James Qualls, Levi McIntyre, Kyle Keith, Seth Cole. That's your front 2 rows for this race. Here we go. Green flag is out and we're underway here at Papyrus. So far, Gardner with a good lead, but you're hearing a bit of contact towards the rear of the field. And one of them was Mitchell Collins in the 26, who really took a smack on the left side. You're going to see Seth Cole in that 24 car trying to take advantage of that mishap, and can't seem to do it. Carson Gum, you see, is trying to get past Phil Parker. And Fitzwater's got some front-end damage already in the 29. He ran in the back of somebody. Evans all the way in the rear of the field, by the way. And Fitzwater is already making an indication of coming down pit road. Early troubles for Zachary Fitzwater, who is having so far a great season, but that is not what he needed. And Fitzwater going to get some service done on the 29, already removing the hood. He's out and away. I don't blame him for trying to get him out quickly, man, because with the way how this is going to go, I don't know when that caution is going to come out, but if it does happen, he's got to hope drivers that are, ahead of him in the points, primarily Michael Norman and Carson Gum, mainly those 2 drivers, they are the ones that have the trouble. Freeze tagged the wall a little bit right there. RJ Bishop tagged the wall. Michael Norman Really got into the wall right there. Not as badly, but still, you can see that damage is getting a little bit of an effect. And look at Matthews trying to pass Adam Flickinger on the high line right there. Will do so. And Kyle Keith once again looking for his 3rd win of the season. Remember, he won race 14 and race 15. Here he is trying to win race 18. 3 in the last 5. That would be something for that 93 team. McIntyre, though, still out in front. Kukulon trying to win his 2nd race of the year. Kyle Keith trying to dive bomb the 43. Can't seem to do it. Tucks back in line. Good run for Aaron Macklin in the 6, who's really not been having a good season. Had a good beginning, and then towards the middle of the season, he just fell apart. Eventually fell out of mathematical I can't speak anymore. Mathematical contention after the series of poor runs. Same for Kyle Matthews in the 5. Also having a good run. Same with the 44 of Adam Flickinger. As wow, Seth Cole nearly got to his own teammate right there. Close call right there, but they keep it together. Macklin's going to tag the wall. Little on the, I should say the guardrail, rather. There's Gum. He's already trying to get on Chris Dollarts in the 88. And Zach Winkle to 0-2. Nice move down the middle. Goes to Valvoline Pontiac and Jesse Turner trying to follow. This just shows with this track. It is a kind of a multi-groove track. Mainly, you want to be on the inside line. But times when the inside line can have a mess up, like hitting the wall right there you just seen. Sometimes you can use that high line, let alone the middle line. And you can make those passes as Kukulon is now taking the lead from McIntyre. Kyle Keith trying to look underneath. Kukulon leads left, but now Keith to the inside for the lead. There's Fitzwater. He's hoping for that caution. Benjamin Miles already to the rear of the field as well. Derek Hamill, William Brock, Rob Evans. Definitely not what they needed. Osborne, that's probably put the end of his hopes right there because of that right there. And Qualls with some left side damage on the Dodge dealers. UAW Dodge. He knows if he wants to battle for a championship, he needs to get ahead of that 10 car. He needs to get ahead of that 18 car. You can see Qualls trying to pass Angel Navarro right there. And, Navarro got the wall. And, man, Qualls just about got into it right there. And, wow, look at this Hornet's nest here. And look at that. Norman and Gum are literally right within one another. Gum got held up from the 18. I think he smacked the wall again. And now Gum gonna put the 18 down the middle. And here comes Gum. That is for a big championship point right there. That is a battle we're keeping an eye on. As you see, Kukulon still has the lead. I think for how long, that's probably going to be over because Kyle Keith, I think, just took the lead away. And indeed, he did. But we were watching this battle because this is a battle for the championship. And you notice Carson Gum got ahead of the 18. That's big to see right there. And the other championship competitor right there, James Qualls, just stuck in a little bit of a hornet's nest. Zach Winkle to his inside. Dollarson ahead. Hudson down low in that 21. Now Qualls trying to go around Dollarson, and now Garcia slipping low. Meanwhile, back up to the front we go. McIntyre retakes the lead. Kukulon to second. Keith to third. Adam Flickinger just hanging around in that fourth position. One car smacked the wall. I believe that may have been Kev Sheeran, the 32. Man, Trent Dunham was all over that corner panel, and somehow they kept it from wrecking. Look at Dylan Young in the 92 trying to battle Seth Cole. That's for the 5th position. Can't seem to do it. Bishop looking for win number 2 of the season. Already chasing down the 92 Kodiak Dodge. Reeling in that car. And now Kyle Keith to the inside of the 43 for P2 is the Amco Dodge. How about the Dodge just having a really strong showing? 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 6th in that top 10 there. Whoa, Macklin kind of rode up the course a little bit there. That's allowed Charles Sanford to make a move for position, but he's going to be in the wrong line right here. Is the 25, because where Macklin is, that's where you want to be. And he shows the veteran Sanford how to handle the turn. Oh, look at Sanford get a run off that turn right there. Never mind. Sanford's going to probably get that spot right there. Matthews probably tagged the wall again right there, and Bishop did not take that turn right there at all. Well, for Fitzwater, hoping for that yellow, it is not looking good for car 29. Qual still having difficulty trying to get around some of these drivers that he needs to get around. Now, there's still 2 more races to go. We got Kansas next race and then the finale at Zenjoltis. So anything could still happen, but of course, definitely on a track like this, you want to get your qualifying effort in. And that damage you're seeing on the 19 Dodge there, that left side damage is affecting the car a little bit. And Rob Evans, who's trying to defend his crown, pushes the 19 out of the way, trying to make a move. Will do so. Tell you what, Gum, he's already been flying through some of these cars. Last scored P14. That's good to see right there for Gum. Oh, Bishop got the wall right there. And the same could be said, I think, for the 93 of Keith. Kukulon. For a 22-lap race, I guarantee these drivers here, they're just hoping for whatever is possible here, and they need a good run here. Remember Kukulon, Seth Cole, Levi McIntyre. Just about every one of these drivers, the exception of Adam Flickinger in that battle there, is bound for a championship. And for a second, I thought I seen an indication of coming down pit road, but that is not the case. See if Gum is still 14th right now, coming at the line, even though Trent Dumm's trying to look underneath. And indeed, or actually he's 13th, now probably going to be 14th and maybe even 15th once Jonathan Zorlin passes by. In the 22, really hasn't had a good season all as that 22 team there. Zach Rogers, a little bit of left side damage like Mitchell Collins. So far, though, clean and green. Matthews been slipping back a bit. And Kukulon definitely lost the lead. And just lightly gets the wall, but not as bad as RJ Bishop did. Keith back to the point. And they're reeling in ever so slightly Fitzwater. So far, 8 laps into the race. A lot of questions yet to be answered here. See, we go on board Jonathan Zorlin a lap here and show you that view he's having in the cockpit of how it is on this track. You can see in that rearview mirror of Jonathan Zorlin that Carson Gum, he's been really trying to find an opportunity to pass him in order to get any point he can to get ahead of Michael Norman and retake that points lead. But you've seen the way how these elevation changes are for all these drivers, how they got to be. This is a very big technical track that is coming around here. Notice the oil temps and the going up there, and the same for the water temp a little bit as well. Now Carson Gum, another driver he's going to pick off right there. That's big right there for the 10 team. They have been strong, and I mean absolutely strong. Man, it's only going to fall back like crazy. Now Vince Freeze. Oh, man, Charles Sanford about tagged the wall right there, and Freeze almost turned him. And Norman already went down pit road, did the 18 car, and now trying to pass Zachary Fitzwater. James Qualls exiting pit road, William Brock, Benjamin Miles. Just those drivers so far, just a few drivers, very surprisingly. Now will the rest of the leaders come on down? Adam Flickinger going to lead them down. And there's going to be a good number of cars coming on down. Pretty much almost the entire pack's going to come on down. One car going to stay out, Jack Halleck. Oh, and around goes Pollard in the 36. They had a bit of a stack up, and oh, Jay Jefferson got into Phil Parker, and the three of Cole Deaver trying to get into his stall, which creates a little bit of a stack up. And some of the drivers in the rear of the field having difficulty. And man, Johnny Gardner fell quite a ways back ever since that green flag run. Adam Flickinger, Dylan Young, just identical stops. Kyle Keith does not beat out the 44. Oh, Kukalon, and trouble for Johnny Gardner in the 15 trying to get into his stall. He held up Seth Cole and a few others. And Vince Freeze taking advantage. Nice job by the 14. Literally got like 5 spots off pit stops. So remember, Halleck, as Fitzwater is going to come on down, is the leader. Navarro second. Those are the only two that stayed out on the course. But I have a feeling after that cycle of pit stops, and we're going to have one more now with this race, Adam Flickinger will be the leader. Dylan Young will be second. Kyle Keith third. Vince Freeze, what a job on pit road he had. He's jumped up probably to 4th position. Wow, and Shearer literally closed the door on Sanford there. And look at Carson Gum taking full advantage of Michael Norman coming down pit road early. You think that was a mistake right there? It's Seth Cole, 2 for your mistakes. Kev Shearer making a move on the outside line. Nice move by the 32. Well, Miller kind of messed up that corner right there, and Dollarton going to retake the spot. Norman last scored was 31st, but they're going to update it once they cross the line here. Halleck now coming off of pit road as, no doubt, no surprise, Adam Flickinger going to be leading them down after the cycle of pit stops. So we're going to wait till they cross the line one more time, and then we'll give you your full field rundown here. So far, clean and green here at Papyrus Motorsports Park. But Fitzwater, man, he was really hoping for that yellow. Not looking good. And Kyle Keefe tagged the wall. Kev Shear now trying to hunt down the 99 of Levi McIntyre. Man, whatever's been in that tied Ford, that car just came to life. Save for Vince Freeze in the 14. I think Kev knows, man. Time is ticking, but there's one problem for the 32. As much as he's getting finally a good run, that 10 car's up there. And he's quite ahead number of spots on the 18 there. Norman 22nd when he crossed the line last time. However, that's going to change right about now. So now Adam Flickinger's the leader. Dylan Young second. Kyle Keith third. McIntyre hanging on in 4th. Kev Shear in 5th. Vince Freeze 6th. Some Seth Cole. 8th, Jonathan Zorlin. What a car that 22's had. 9th is Charles Sanford. Under fire for 10th. Wow, close battle right there between Carson Gum and RJ Bishop. 12th is Jack Halleck. 13th is Patrick Kugelheim, 14th Trent Dunham, 15th Kyle Matthews, 16th Carter Freeze, and 17th Zach Winkle, 18th Aaron Macklin, 19th Chris Dollarton, and complete the top 20 is Michael Norman. 21st is Andrew Miller, 22nd JT Bryan, 23rd James Qualls, 24th Wes McCoy, 25th William Brock, 26th Adam Garcia, 27th Benjamin Miles, 28th Phil Parker, 29th Angel Navarro, 30th is Rob Evans, 31st Nathan Hudson, 32nd Mitchell Collins, 33rd, Zach Rogers. 34th, Jay Jefferson. 35th, Jesse Turner. 36th, Cole Deaver. 37th, Jessica Sheldon. 38th, Joshua Osborne. 39th, Steve Pollard III. 40th is Derek Campbell. 41st is Johnny Gardner. Man, that car's been free falling like a rock against the pole sitter. And then Fitzwater, last car in the lead lap, and 42nd in the last car on the track. Of course, no retirees out of the race yet, but again, clean and green flag racing. And now Freeze. Here comes the 14 ahead of McIntyre for the 4th position. And you know these three, they got to work together if they want to have a chance to be battling for that win. They know they need to hunt down Kyle Keith in that 93. And the leaders keep battling. That's a good sign for Keith and others behind. Young still battling with Flickinger. That's exactly what Kyle Keith and Vince Freeze needed. Jonathan Zorlin just smacked the wall, literally pancaked it, and that allowed Charles Sanford and even Carson Gum to pass. That's another point for the 10 team that they're really gaining ground on the 18. That's going to be a really close battle when we head over to Kansas next race. And boy, I'm telling you, a lot of questions will come on by when we go to that race. So far, though, is Gum. Another spot right there off Charles Sanford. Watch out for that 10, as now they have approached Kyle Keith in the 93. Well, hold on to your butt cheeks, guys. It is about to get real. But that time is ticking ever so slightly for those drivers really trying to catch up to Adam Flickinger and Dylan Young. Two Chicago boys really trying to represent right now. And they're catching Zachary Fitzwater, which I guarantee that will be the biggest hit right there, is car 29. The question is, how much of a hit will it really impact that team? And William Brock come back down pit road. Could be the second and final stop we are seeing today in the T-Mobile Cup Series. So now the question remains is, what's going to happen with the rest of the leaders here? Kev Shearer in third, and Kyle Keith has slipped back horribly. Same for Vince Freeze. I don't know what happened to them two, but Kev Shearer's really getting ground on him. And Gum has smacked the wall. That's going to help out Michael Norman a bit as Keith has gotten around the 10. Right now, Norman in the 19th position. Gum definitely gained some points, but I don't know by how much. And here comes Flickinger. Young down pit road. Kev Shearer really trying to gain ground on that pit road entry there. Jack Halleck, no surprise, staying out. I won't be surprised if there's a whole bunch of drivers that are going to come on down. There was a big gap between second and third place. A lot of eyes, though, will be on that 10. Freeze actually has some left side damage. That's probably part of the reason why he was slipping back. Gum trying to get some fuel, you're seeing right there. Normally we wouldn't look at like this here, but Gum having a slow stop right there, and that may pay the price. Out and away goes Flickinger and Young. They have said sayonara to third place on pit road. Kukulon, and look at Trent Dunham out of nowhere, jumping up in there. Kyle Keith with a slow stop in the 93. Gum got ahead of him, and there's a problem, I think, on the 93. Wow, he is stuck on pit road as that 93 car. Finally out and away. Horrible pit stop by the Amco Dodge. And all that work they had, throw down the drain on pit stops. And the one who took full advantage was Carson Gum. Flickinger Young, no surprise they're where they're at. Actually, wait a second. Oh, no, yeah, that's right. Halleck's staying out another lap. I don't know why. Navarro is second. Osborne right now in third. And Young has lost ground on Adam Flickinger. He's got damage on the left side. That may hand the win over to Adam Flickinger if these top three don't come down pit road. But I just see it happening, man. That's just... There's no way those drivers can hold on. Dunham trying to do what he can to hunt down Dylan Young and others. Kukulon and Friesen trying to hunt them down as well. Gum definitely will get the most points out of the championship contending drivers. Freeze slipping back more and more is the 14. Norman right now 26 it's showing on there. Not a good sign. Same for Qualls, 34th. Kyle Keith, after that bomb pit stop, fell all the way back to 36th. Goodness me, what happened to them? And Halleck stays out another lap. I'm very amazed that this 7 team is really trying to risk it, staying out all this way. Navarro and Osborne. They have stayed out so far as well, but Flickinger's already hunt down the 20. Remember Adam Flickinger last season in the Xfinity Series for Outback, he won a race that was at Pocono. And all 3 drivers, Zach Flickinger, William Flickinger, and Adam Flickinger, all won in the season. That's the first time that's ever happened. Sorry about that, to do a little double duty right there, but of course, Adam Flickinger got around Joshua Osborne. Halleck going to stay out another lap is the 7 team. 3 to go. Can they hold on gas? And I'll tell you what, if Halleck could do that, what a steal of a win that may be. Friesen shot right around Kukulon, and now they're hunting down Trent Dunham. Osborne can't hang on. He's coming down pit road. Will surrender the 4th position. Now there remains 2 drivers yet to pit. Navarro in the 96, Halleck in the 7. You can hear that car near sputtering. Halleck just trying to hold on for dear life. Can he hang on? You can see they're getting down to the final corners. 2 to go when we cross the line. Halleck, I think, is making an indication. Look at the speed. He's going to stay out again. Fitzwater down again. Wow, Halleck is really trying it here. I've never seen it before happen where they held on gas. Halleck could be the first driver. Navarro, is he going to stay out? Speed's increasing. Navarro is also going to risk it. Flickinger is hoping for that. Come down pit road now. I want this win. Gum has now cracked the top 10. What a run by that 10 team. You can just see, though, both Navarro and Halleck were watching the speeds, as you can see. You can tell Navarro really not as worried. He's really not being that conservative. Halleck, on the other hand, he is being conservative. That question remains, though, are they going to be able to hang on And remember, white flag will be at the line this time by. And Halleck is going to stay out and risk it. Look at Jack Halleck being the ballsy guy. White flag, 1 lap to go. Just going to watch Navarro real quick if he's going to hang on as well. If he stays out, we're going to follow Jack Halleck. And Navarro is also going to stay out. Wow, the 2 drivers who's trying to stretch it out on gas. Can they hold on? And remember, if they don't, the eyes will be on Adam Flickinger in the 44. Jack Halleck, a winner last season at Zedjoltis at the finale. He's trying to see if he can get another victory in the season here. He's been having a not bad season. But of course, he's been trying to hunt down Carson Gum, Michael Norman, and others. Today is a really good day to do that. He knows what was on the line. He needed a miracle of some type. His part 1 miracle was to get a win. It looks like that may be in the bag. Carson Gum and Michael Norman needed problems. Norman had the bigger problem of the 2. That's good enough for Halleck. Coming off the final corners, the Nation Rent Ford. The Mike Wallace colors of Jack Halleck. The speeds are going to be A-OK. The fuel will hang on. Jack Halleck, coming to the front stretch, is going to win here at Papyrus Motorsports Park, hanging on gas. Rogers is down pit road in the 40. Navarro was hoping for the 7 to come down pit road, but that is all right. He will stay out as well. He will be P2 coming at the line. Unbelievable job. They both should deserve the victory. And Adam Flickinger, he really wanted that, but could not have the other 2 drivers come down pit road. They hang on. He'll come away 3rd, Young 4th, and Trent Dunham going to get 5th. 6th is going to be Kukulon. And how about Gum, P7, getting ahead of Friesen on the last lap? Where is Norman? There he is right now, 25th on the board you are seeing. And that is where he will end up. 18 spots between the 2 drivers. Well, that's going to be an interesting one right there, folks. I am not sure exactly how much will be gained off that alone. But Jack Halleck, as now he's out of gas. Let's get your top 10 results here. Halleck victorious, Navarro 2nd, Adam Flickinger 3rd, Dylan Young 4th, Trent Dunham 5th, Sebastian Kugelon 6th, Carson Gum 7th, Carter Friesen in 8th, Kyle Matthews 9th, completing the top 10, Chris Dollarton. And as we show this part right here, we're just going to quickly look at the points. Jack Halleck, he was actually the driver that was on the bubble today. There's a total of 149 back. That win will definitely help. And remember, they were only separated by 21 points, so Norman is barely going to have a points lead over Carson Gum. But man, I'm just not sure, though, with how that championship battle is going to be, if Halleck's going to be able to, still be in championship contention there, because, that win was what he needed, but he needed more insurance, primarily on both Norman and Gum. But between those 2, they definitely gained a lot of ground. Levi McIntyre got a good gain on him as well. Rob Evans, Vince Freeze got whatever they could. And then the bottom drivers on the list you are seeing there. Zach Rogers was 2 laps down in 42nd. Fitzwater a lap down, 41st. James Qualls, the biggest loser on that one, had to be 36th. But Kyle Keith, even the bigger loser, 34th. You got to feel for him, man. He just had a bomb of a pit stop. It just did not work out for him. Well, guys, thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, be sure to give it a like, comment your thoughts, subscribe part of the channel by hitting the subscribe button down below. We shall see you guys for race 19, which will be over at Kansas. The drivers that are going to be at the area, which will be, my memory serves me correctly here, it is 104 103 and below. They are still mathematically eligible. If not, mathematically eliminated. Until then, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys at Kansas, race 19. Till then, goodbye, everybody, from Papyrus Motorsports Park. Congrats to Jack Halleck one last time in the victory, and you've been watching production of the NNSCRA offline racing at its best. Till then, goodbye, everybody.